the analytics in general?
Good morning from Mobile World Conference. Today we're going to present analytics-driven customer experience. So I'd like to bring you in. So there's three key value propositions that we are addressing. One is how do you improve operations, and that's what we showcased last year. This year we're going to talk more about how to improve the customer experience, as well how to drive revenue, finding new business opportunities via analytics. So I'm going to invite you as well to have a quick look at the actual architecture and what we're deploying. So from a network analytics perspective, we have multiple Promise Network Guardian. That has probes going into the network that captures real-time information. That's then put into Motive DNA, the big network analytics. It's a big data store. It will enable our customers to do things like agile marketing, so that data that's stored in here can also be made available to marketing at the presentation level or layer that's formidable to them. You can also drive analytics-driven customer experience. So how do you shorten the time of the calls onto an agent, but also how do you move that experience to a self-service application? And we'll be showing that application today. And also, third, how do we drive new value-added services? So we'll be highlighting our hindsight application, which actually fits in the network, the network intrusion detection server. We look at malware in the network, so we compare a lock of 30,000 signatures or more compared to traffic going across the network and see if there's a correlation in terms of malware. We'll warn the customer that they need to take some action. So now, I want to show you our demo, which is from a subscriber perspective today first. So
see you later. That was kick ass.
All right. See you later. All right. We'll catch up. That was Mr. Stevenson, the head of the BU. So we're going to show the self-service application. We go in here, and what we're showing in the self-service application is how, as a customer, being an operator of ours, how they can create a strategy for winning back the customer. A lot of times there's a lot of competition in this domain. Self-service application with a lot of value-added services, what that enables you to do is to have an application strategy that gets the eyeball of the customer, because the device is now becoming more and more the center point of engagement. First thing I want to highlight is we're going to send contextually relevant messages to our customer for offers and services. We're going to improve customer care by moving from agent care to this, but we're going to take it further and also be able to do proactive type of activity and warn the customer on issues. We're going to take action before the customer is impacted. Over here we see Heather. She has a shared data plan, and we can see the data usage, and we also see what is the impact at a per app level. So we can see that YouTube is taking up 30% of that data. We can drill down further as well, down to the device level, but in this case, due to privacy issues, we've kind of left it at this level. Going into offers and services, what we see is we have some relevant offers and services now that we can market to our customers. So we have a loyalty program here where they can top up. We have a warning that their data limit is coming close. And interestingly here, we get a message that we've detected malware in the network with the Hindsight Network Intrusion Detection System, and we offer a free trial. So now the customer can get a free trial of the Hindsight application, which will be downloaded to their device. And what this will enable the customer to do is run a scanner, and the scanner will identify if there's malware signatures that match an application on the device within 99% correlation, and then the customer can take an action. So we run the scanner. We see here Angry Birds 2.0 that identifies as being infected. The customer now can uninstall it. They'll probably have to fight with their kids because their kids may be at level 64, but it's infected, and in this case it's uninstalled. So we now go back to the main home page. What can we do to improve customer care? Well, we've already talked about going from agent care to self-service, because subscribers do not like calling agents. They would rather solve issues on the device themselves. We'll click on Care and Support. Here again, we can see we have a number of messages. Before going into that, I'll just highlight we have My Troubleshooting, where an agent could reactively go in and they could pick a service that may have an issue with and run a workflow. But in this case, instead, what we're going to do is be more proactive, and we're showing some messages. So the first message we have is that, hey, in the network with our analytics, we detected that you lost connectivity to the network. It was due to an APN misconfiguration. We fixed it, and the message indicates that we proactively did a fix in the network, which is a great example of proactive care. Here as well, what we've done is we've highlighted that we've noticed some issues in the network, and we think we need to take action. It's up to the subscriber if you want to take action. In this case, it's heavy signaling. Now, this is an interesting use case because many operators today that subsidize devices are having a major pain point that devices are being returned. When you do the engineering diagnostics at the end, there is no issue found. In fact, for one of our customers in North America, 30% of devices had no fault found. And a major driver is depleting battery life that happens more and more quickly. And a lot of times this is not due to the device or the network, but due to a third-party application. So there's a lock in here, the customer can press on that, diagnostics begins. We're looking across now the mobile device, so our mobile device management platform is looking at what are the settings and configuration parameters within the device that may impact battery life, and our network analytics is looking at are there any signaling events or anomalies that may cause an issue. In this case, the device is configured properly. On the signaling side, there's a 47% increase in signaling. So there's some anomaly from this device causing that signaling. We do further diagnostics and note that the solitaire application is continuously connected to an ad server to download applications. And that seems like a rogue type of app server activity, so the customer can either pay for that service and have it ad-free, or they can delete the app. In this case, they can simply delete it. And then we give some recommendations that, hey, if you don't use Google Plus a lot, turn off the notifications and save some battery life. That's a quick example from the self-service side. I'll give one more screen capture from our, for customer care specifically, from a customer care agent perspective. So the malware example we just gave, this is now an example that, okay, the customer didn't use their self-service application, but they called an agent and said, hey, I have a slow connection. Now, a slow connection could be due to multiple reasons. Congested cells, it could be throttling based on policy, it could be an application throughput has been degraded due to the access network, etc., or edge network in this case. In this case, right away, the agent can see the subscriber information, the device information which comes from our knowledge base, and as well they see that malware has been detected on the network. So immediately the agent knows where the issue is. Orange indicates that they should run an app workflow. So we go to the next screen. Here we see that we have the different workflow topologies they can pick from. So they'll pick apps. Now here are the specific workflows within apps. And this is the same look and feel that a tier 1 provider of ours is using. So this is based on our CSC console. And here they pick the malware check. They go to the next step. The agent gets the information. So we've really standardized that approach across all CSR agents, so they're doing the same steps. This shows now what are the next steps. And here's the upsell opportunity, like we did in self-service, that they should download the ClientSide app, and they can even subscribe for the customer directly here through the portal. And then the result is we notice that it's been downloaded properly, it's been activated, and the app that was infected has been removed. So this is the problem resolved. Anyway, that's the quick demo for Mobile World Congress. Gilbert, very good to do it.
It's a very good thing. You're Mr. Big Data.
Mr. Big Data, Mr. Customer Care.
Mr. Customer Care. Thank you very much.
You're very welcome.